Hey guys, it's Damien from Marketing Food Online, so I'm really excited to bring you this food truck franchise concept that actually serves natural fruit smoothies. Now, if you've never heard of them, it's called Smart Drinks, and I'm going to show you how they work and who they are, and by the end of this video, you're going to be wanting to get yourself your own franchise. So let's dive into that right now. All right, so we are back, and as I mentioned in the introduction, I'm actually going to introduce you guys to a food truck franchise concept that is serving fresh fruit smoothies. Now, this is a natural fruit smoothie truck that actually makes fruit smoothies, gourmet teas, and coffees, and they offer a food truck franchising concept that you can get a fully loaded, completely ready to roll food truck without having to rebuild something from scratch or try a concept that hasn't been proven, because they've been around for nearly 18 years now and it has proven very profitable. All right, so I'm gonna give you the 5 reasons why buying a Smart Drinks franchise makes sense. Not only mentally, but financially makes sense. And here are the 5 reasons as to why that is. Number 1, it's a low initial investment. Compared to outfitting an older food truck, you would need to buy additional equipment, have electricians do the electrical work, all of the installations for the retrofitting for all of the other pieces of equipment needed, and so on and so on. There is a numerous amount of things you would have to do in order for you to take an older truck and create a brand new concept from that. Next up is the low operating costs. Operational costs for food trucks are a month-to-month issue, and they're limited really just to the food, supplies, and gas. You don't have to have an entire staff of 5, 10, 12, or even more people working like you would in a restaurant or a brick and mortar eatery. Attracts more customers. Nowadays, after 2020, there's tons of customers looking for healthy alternatives. Even if they're eating out and they're at an outdoor event, they're looking for something healthier than just deep fried this and deep fried that. Well, Smart Drinks offers these natural fruit smoothies, which are loaded with vitamins and natural fiber and a ton of other healthy benefits, and those are what people are looking for nowadays. The mobility of the business. As we know, restaurants, they rise and fall based on the location that they're at, and 60% of all new restaurants fail within just the first year alone, and nearly 80% shut down between the 3rd and 5th year. Mobile food trucks and mobile food units like Smart Drinks gives you the opportunity to go where the people are and not rely solely upon the foot traffic coming into the restaurant. And number 5, you can tap into a brand that actually has a proven track record for sales. There's so many food entrepreneurs who get into the food truck business with a great idea. They have fantastic trucks, they have all of the top of the line equipment, but the actual menu is not a proven concept yet. And believe it or not, that may sound odd, but some people begin food trucks, and in the areas that they are in, those foods don't go over very well. So many food truck owners get discouraged and don't understand the clientele and the demographics. Well, the unique thing about Smart Drinks and the fact that they are actually a fruit smoothie beverage is that they appeal to pretty much everyone, from kids all the way up to grown adults and everyone in between. So this is a proven concept over 18 years, as a matter of fact, and that allows you to tap into something that you're not rolling the dice on. You're not trying to figure out whether it would work or not. You know the concept, you get informed on how it works, you take your truck and you literally bring it to where the people are, and now with spring and summer in 2021, there are loads of outdoor events that are now beginning to open up with hundreds of thousands of people just looking for something to not only refresh themselves, but to keep themselves healthy. So these are 5 reasons why getting a Smart Drinks food truck really does actually make sense, literally. Amy, where exactly could I take a smoothie truck? Now, there's a lot of food trucks I see go to food truck rallies and they serve foods, but what about smoothies? Why was that so unique, and how can I actually market that locally in my community? Here's several ways that you can actually market a Smart Drinks food truck. Between the smoothies, the coffees, and the gourmet teas, you can actually take them to farmers markets, park outside sporting events. One great place to actually go is obvious. It's a gym. A lot of people are starting to get back into the gym, and gym memberships are skyrocketing because people are actually wanting to stay healthy. Well, what about parking this smoothie drink right outside their gym? When customers come out of the gyms, you've got a a non-stop variety of customers to purchase. Colleges, universities, you can do sporting events such as bicycle racing, marathons, outdoor corporate events as well, because as people are beginning to do more events outdoors as opposed to indoors, they're going to need refreshments. They're going to need some type of food. This is a great opportunity for you to be at these types of events, rodeos, farming events, even farmers markets and food truck festivals as well. So Damien, how much does it cost to actually get a Smart Drinks franchise up and running? So the franchise fee itself is $35,000. The vehicle purchase is between $48,000 to $50,000. And to have it retrofitted is around $68,000. The license, permits, fees, and insurance is $2,650. And you want to have about 3 months worth of additional funds, between $3,000 to $10,000 for any expenses that may come up. Now, the total estimated investment for you is between $157,000 to $180,000. Now, when you put that in perspective with opening a brick and mortar store where you're actually not mobile, you're stationary, that gives you a huge leverage that you can take this truck pretty much anywhere under the sun that you want to take it. Now, keep in mind, of course, with food trucks that you make sure you have the right permits and licenses in the different counties and cities as you travel around your state. Some states offer and some counties have certain licensing and permitting that may be required. So that's something that you definitely want to take a look at as well. All right, so why in the world, Damien, would I be interested in a fresh fruit smoothie truck when there's so many different types of trucks out there? Well, for one, this is one that makes extremely high margins, 80% roughly on the product that you sell. Number two, the uniqueness of the product. It's not another food truck that serves grilled cheese sandwiches and hot dogs and all these unhealthy items. It is something that serves healthy, immune-building type of products. And in this situation that we're going through after 2020, everybody is looking to consume healthier, more immune-building products, and fresh fruit smoothies is definitely a step towards that direction. Now, again, as I mentioned, this is a process that doesn't include anything from the powders and bagged and pre-made things. This is made to order, and what's even better is how fast it takes. Keep in mind, when you are running a food truck business, efficiency and quickness in serving your customers and turning over the product is key to making it truly profitable. If you're going to be sitting there for a couple of hours at an event, you want to make as much as you possibly can. These smoothies take literally less than just a couple of minutes and you're moving on to the next customer. So it's not something that's fried, prepared, cooked, or even made to order from the sense of being a food product, which takes minutes, maybe 5 or even 10 minutes, you've got customers waiting. So this concept is something that's also fast, efficient, and you can turn over a considerable amount of business in a very short period of time due to the way that you prepare this particular product. Now, smoothies is not the only thing that they serve. They also have gourmet coffees and teas that they do on the truck as well. So if you're looking to do a catered event, you could do corporate events, you could do an outdoor events, sporting events, you can even park this outside of a gym. Yes, gyms are now reopening and outdoor events are reopening. It makes a perfect fit. Obviously, you could sit there for a few hours outside of a gym and make several hundred or even a couple $1,000s in less than a day. That's what makes this so appealing. Now, when you get the truck, it is completely fitted and done, ready to roll. It actually comes with everything built into the truck. There's nothing that you have to add on. They will get that truck ready to go and integrate within a POS system. You'd be able to accept Google Pay. You can accept also Apple Pay, credit cards, cash, and so on and so on. There's also something that's loyalty programs. They have a built-in loyalty program to encourage repeat customers. So if you're working in any specific area where you live, a city or county, or you have a route that you take and you are constantly at certain locations, they have loyalty programs which encourages customers to spend even more money with you. Now, each food truck is built based on over 18 years that this company has been doing this. So you know that you're going to get an efficiently working food truck that can make smoothies hand over fist every single day. So a little bit of information about the food truck industry and how rapidly it has grown. In 2017, the Economic Census Report from the U.S. Census Bureau, sales from food trucks rose over 79% between 2012 and 2017. Increasing from over $660 million to more than $1.2 billion in that span of time. And last year was no different. In 2020, a lot of food trucks actually increased revenues because what they found was a lot of people who were out of work or actually are at home because they had to work mobile, and kids who didn't go to school. Neighborhoods were the #1 place, believe it or not, where food trucks parked. Because after all, being in the house all day everyone needed a little bit of a break and something to snack on, or maybe even something to eat. So lots of food trucks actually ended up parking themselves in neighborhoods, and they did a tremendous amount of business. Now, as 2021 comes upon us and we're here now with a lot of outdoor events beginning to take off, it is a perfect time to get a smoothie style truck, or a truck like smartdrinks.com is offering, because of the fact that there's going to be so many outdoor events. If you're interested in learning a little bit more even about Smart Drinks, check out the description down below. I'll have some links there that'll take you to their website, and you'll have an opportunity to learn a little bit more about them. You can contact them through the website as well. And if you have any questions about Smart Drinks, let me know down in the description down below. Leave a comment for us. And then from there, I'll see you guys on our next video. I appreciate